Well, we are back here in the Daybreak Kitchen here in the studio, and today I am joined by Stephanie Plant, who is our general manager here at WTAP. Thanks for joining me.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So can you start by just telling me what we are making today?
We are going to make a holiday Christmas tree charcuterie board.
Okay, so we have lots of things in front of us, as you can see. So walk me through where we are going to start.
We're going to start with the base. So I've got some rosemary here, so you're going to lay it out in the form of a Christmas tree.
Okay. Let me see how many pieces I have to try to think this through. We're really dipping into our artistic side today. That's curved too.
Looking good.
So we'll use 6. I don't know what to do with the last one. So there's our little outline of a tree. So what is next?
Next, let's go ahead and put the trunk on. So we're going to use the crackers for the trunk. So you want 3 or 4 there, 5 or 6. Yeah, that looks great.
There we go.
And then we're going to use the cheese to kind of overlay the outline of the Christmas tree. So we've got some of soft cheese here, a little small cheese.
It was a bit hard to get out of the the containers as we were working on it this morning. Whew. And so you can really do this with whatever you have in your house, whatever your family likes, because, you know, I'm a picky eater. I've joked about it on air before. So really it's charcuterie boards are so nice because they're so customizable.
Yes, they are. Charcuterie boards are also a nice thing to have as you're preparing for a meal. This is something that a nice little start to a family dinner.
And you say your family is a big charcuterie board for the holidays group, right?
We are. I have 4 daughters and 9 grandchildren, so.
You have a lot of people to feed.
We do.
Okay, so there's our soft cheese. We kind of laid out. It's not my best artistic work, but that's okay. So now we're moving on to the meat, correct?
We are.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is special because you do something kind of special with the meat, don't you?
Yep. So you want to use charcuterie boards. You want to use, rule of thumb is 2, 2, 2. So we're going to use 2 meats here, and we'll start out with the salami. So you're going to fold it over.
Okay, like that.
And then fold it again. So it kind of makes a fan, if you will.
Okay.
And then you're going to lay it in on, and you can lay it however you want in there. Let you get creative.
Okay. I know we did a charcuterie board at the Blenner House a couple months ago with Chef Jared, and I learned how to use a cup and make roses with my meat.
Yep.
That was definitely interesting.
Yeah, that's fun. You can take a wine glass, if you will, and then put the meat over top of the wine glass, and it'll become a rose. Yeah.
So we're just working on our symmetry here. I remember that from my my classes with Chef Jared. And so we're using, I'm guessing this is salami and pepperoni?
It's salami and pepperoni,
Okay.
but you can use whatever meat,
Right.
ham, yeah, anything that your family enjoys.
Whatever you're maybe not having on the Christmas dinner table.
This is true, yes.
I didn't know that some people did turkey at Christmas too. That was something someone was telling me about. I've always known that people do ham for Christmas and turkey for Thanksgiving, but
Yeah, and I have friends that do a lasagna if they're Italian.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. If you are Italian, that's the way to go.
I've also known prime rib as a staple for Christmas.
Interesting. You know, I feel like I learned something new. When we did the chili cook-off, I'd never heard of people eating peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter sandwiches with chili. That was completely new to me. Very shocking.
Wow, that's definitely, peanut butter sandwich and grilled cheese are definitely, chili goes hand in hand with those items.
Grilled cheese, I've definitely like that. That I understand, but peanut butter was a little out there for me. Put this one here.
Looking great.
This is hard work. This is the task I know I would give my mom and not me if I'm throwing a party. All right, so we'll say that's our meat.
Okay.
It's not perfect, but it's good.
Nope.
So now what are we going?
So we're going to add our grapes and fruit in, and again, to the rules too, but I've got 3 here for color. So we've got 2 different colors of grapes, raspberry and blueberry. So
are we just kind of filling in the gaps with these?
We are going to fill in the gaps.
Okay. So we'll grab some grapes. We're just going to start to fill in our little empty spots in the middle of the tree.
Just like a Christmas tree, you can kind of decorate it however you wish.
I got to decorate my first Christmas tree by myself because this is my first apartment. And so I went and got all my Christmas decorations and got to pick my little theme for my first ever Christmas tree.
And what was your theme?
It's kind of a gold and blues and browns. It was a very nice ornament set from Hobby Lobby, and then I just kind of based it around that.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
But I was very excited about that. I think I talked about it on air for about the 3 weeks leading up to Christmas, or leading up to Thanksgiving. And then we're just gonna fill out the edges of our trees with some berries. They get that tree shape going on.
And this particular charcuterie board has both savory and sweet. So that's a nice contrast as well.
Yeah, a little bit for everyone, depending on what your family likes. I'm more of a sweet than a savory, but my mom is definitely more of a savory than sweet. And we'll add some blueberries down here at the bottom. How's that looking?
I think it looks great.
Okay. So what is our next steps?
The next is cheese.
Oh, cheese. So important. My favorite part. So we got some cubed cheese. We pre-cubed it to make our lives a little easier. So where are we kind of placing this?
So you're going to just place it throughout, but I would group a little bit together just to give that contrast.
So kind of like the same cheese in kind of a spot?
Yep.
Okay. So we have 4 cheeses, so we'll have 4 little groupings. So what cheeses do we have here?
We have Colby Jack.
So that one.
Yep. And cheddar.
Right.
Swiss.
Swiss is going to be this.
And
pepper jack, maybe?
Pepper jack, yeah.
Okay. So there we go. We threw some cheese on the sides. One more cheese for each of these. Because I'm a big cheese person.
Yeah, you can never have enough cheese, that's for sure.
Okay, so our cheese is in. What's next?
We are going to add in olives. And you're going to want to make sure that whoever you're hosting, that olives is something that they appreciate, because not everybody is an olive lover, but I am. So we're going to add olives to this.
Okay, so we have our olives in a little bowl here. And where are we kind of putting these? Just all over?
At this point, yeah, you're going to be able, because they look like a bulb, so you're going to be able to kind of spread these out throughout the tree.
Really tapping into my artistic side now.
You are. Doing a nice job.
Thank you.
I think it could be a prize winner.
I might be pushing it there. Okay, we'll see if throw one more over here. Okay, so we have our olives down, and now we are going on to our pomegranate seeds or something else?
We're actually going to add in the mixed nuts.
Okay.
So I've got mixed nuts. And again, this is going to be one of those things that you can spread throughout.
Right. And of course, make sure no one you're hosting has a nut allergy, because that would not be good. So we have some, looks like almonds and cashews, and I don't know enough about nuts for me to continue to name them. That's about where my intelligence stops.
You've got some pistachios.
Pistachios.
I think there's some pumpkin seed and macadamia nuts.
So we kind of, I'm going to group these. I feel like if you like nuts, then you can maybe grab some from one of our little spots. Okay. Yeah. So there.
Yeah, so lastly, we're going to add in the pomegranate, and again, that's going to be scattered throughout.
Right. These are like our ornaments. That's how I'm choosing to think about them. So we're just going to drizzle some pomegranate. And we did not pull these out of the pomegranate. We got the seeds, because I know that is a very messy endeavor.
We did. We cheated.
I think it's it's okay to cheat when you're hosting and you got 6 things in the oven and, you know, a couple things on the stove. I think it's okay to make your life a little easier sometimes. Okay, so we've sprinkled our ornaments. And then what is next?
We're going to add the star.
Oh, the most important part of a tree, truly. So we have some little yogurt-covered pretzel stars. And so we are just going to top our tree with a little star. But you can use, you know, if you have a cookie cutter, you could use cheese, you could use meat, you could really use whatever your heart desires.
Can. And then the last thing we're going to do is going to add the jelly.
Okay, so we're not going to put this on top, right? We're just going to take our little bowl.
We'll just take our little bowl and then just put it, you know, such, and then leave that there for dipping.
So in case you're a big jelly fan, we're just going to do a little scoop. Make it look pretty. So this is all about aesthetics. And then tuck it in our corner. And there is our tree. Look at that. I'm very proud of us.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job.
So, like all of our recipes, you can find more about how to make this at WTAP.com. But Stephanie, thank you so much for joining me. And I know in a little bit we'll be doing a dessert charcuterie board, which I am very excited about.
I'm very excited as well.